Hello, Agape friends. Welcome to the jungle. We are going on a jungle adventure in our brand new series, Treasure Quest. And we are going to see lots of animals and bugs and plants. And we are going to find a treasure. Now, I don't know what that treasure is going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. So, I'm excited to introduce this brand new series, but I just realized that Miss Nancy has already started, so we need to head on over and see what she's talking about.
Mix and become very closely related, and things that cannot mix, that do not mix. So I want to ask you guys, at home, I know you've all had some experiences at home. Can you tell me two things that we mix together and they mix up so well you can't even pull them apart? You could not pick out one from the other. You got an idea?
Slime. If you put two different slimes, you cannot try to get them out from each other.
Okay. I haven't tried that, but I guess it's possible. You got an idea?
Pancake mix with water.
Yes. Sure, or milk. Yeah. You take the powdered pancake mix, you put in some water or some milk, stir it up really good, and then you couldn't pick out the pancake mix anymore. I don't know why you want to, but you can't. And all of you have baked cookies with somebody, right?
Yeah.
You put the butter and the sugar and the baking soda or some other sweetener. If your mother doesn't use sugar, honey, or I baked with pure maple syrup. Okay, and egg and some kind of flour, almond flour, wheat flour, whatever your family uses. You mix them all up, and they get to be dough. A whole different thing, and you can't pull them apart. They go together. But I have something to show you. You might have seen this before. Two things that won't go together. They won't mix. This is just plain old healthy water. Yeah. We've colored it. The coloring doesn't change it. You could drink it perfectly fine. Wouldn't even taste any different. And then we have some oil. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I'm going to pour some oil in here. Now the bubbles were down the bottom, and they're all coming up. No. I don't want to waste it. I just want to use some to show you what I'm talking about. Can you see? The water is here, and the bubbles of oil are they're floating on the top.
Yes, I
can you see this, Sam? I love how you guys are listening. You're doing a great job so far. Now I'm going to put the lid on and see if I can encourage it to mix. Think it's working?
No.
Well, it looks pretty good right now, but we'll see if something's going to happen. I hope happens what I want to happen. Maybe it's going to take a while. Maybe I was too enthusiastic. No. Can you see something happening at the top?
Yeah.
I tried to mix it up, but little by little, the oil is going back to the very top. Yes, sir, Mr. Judgment?
Oil is lighter than water.
Could be.
It is.
But we know that water and oil have properties that do not allow them to mix. And the oil's on top. It will not mix. We can try it, but it doesn't work. And what we're talking about today in Kids Church is that God and sin don't mix. We try sometimes to mix them up, but it won't happen. It can't happen. So we are talking about that thing that God and sin cannot mix. No matter how hard we try, they won't do it. God will not mix with sin. Does anybody have what is sin anyway? How can we talk about it if we don't know what it is? What?
Evil.
That's a good word. What does that mean, Mr. Joshua?
Lying, confident, fitting.
Those are good examples. I love them. Can somebody tell me a definition? Yes, sir.
A definition is
Like, what is sin? Sin is what?
good. Bad.
Bad. Okay. That's a good word for it. Sin is bad. It's anything that God does not want us to do. Okay? When I come way up here, I'm going to take off my mask because I'm way far away from you for a little while. And yes, Joshua's examples were great. Spot on. Lying, stealing, doing anything, even saying something that will hurt another person. All those things are sad. They're bad. You know they're bad. And they are sin. But before we get in too much to this, I've got a story for you. A friend of mine gave these to me. Oh, a Nestle's Crunch, a Reese's, and a Snickers. Gave them to me. Said, here you are. This is sort of like a prize for doing me a favor. And the favor is, keep this box. Don't keep your eye on it. Don't open it. Make sure nobody else opens it. There's something in this. It seems like very specific instructions and pretty simple. Keep my eye on it. Don't let any of you open it. Don't open it. But this seems kind of dumb to me. Here I am, keeping an eye on something. I don't even know what it is. I'm thinking it might be something good. What if it's another candy bar that's even better than one of these? It could be a better one I really like a lot, you know? One I really like. But we're going to wait for that for a second. I want you to think about that. We need to do some singing. And you guys need to get up and get your body warmed up. And we're going to just do it.
Takes me at my worst. There's a perfect love that can't be reversed. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This perfect love drives away all fear. This perfect love calls all to draw near. Jesus, the Son of God. Jesus, the Son of Man. Jesus, the King of Kings, Jesus, the great I am, Jesus. There's a perfect love I do not deserve. God gave his perfect love. His one and only son, who spilled his perfect blood, that sin may be undone. Jesus, the Son of God. Jesus, the Son of Man. Jesus, the King of Kings. Jesus, the great I am. To you we raise our hands. To you we raise our voice. For you we humbly stand. For you we do rejoice. Jesus. Jesus, hey.
Good. Thank you, lady. Thank you. That was good. Okay. I'm going to get back to my story. So, I mean, what do you guys think? I have these. They are good. But I think my friend's holding out on me. I think he's being selfish. And there's a really good one in here. I mean, after all, I could take that one and just swap it out. I don't want to take more than what he wanted me to have. I mean, I don't need 4. Think I should look? No.
Yeah.
Yeah? I think I should look. I'm going to.
Oh,
I want to find out if
Nancy.
he's holding out.
No.
We got it on video too.
Don't do it. Yeah, we do. Oh, no.
That's not a candy bar. Is that no? What's that? Nancy, you lose. You have broken the rules. And you open the box. I'll give back all the candy. Phooey.
I told you.
I know. But I thought he might have something better in there. And I wanted it. At least I wanted to know what it was. All right.
Can I have one of the candy bars?
No, I gotta give him back. It doesn't say give him to anybody else. It says give him back.
I don't like it too.
Shucks. I did. I broke the rule. And the consequence is I lost all the candy. He didn't say I could keep one. I'm out. That's not a good consequence. And when I broke that rule, I sinned. I told me, don't open the book. It's none of your business. Don't open the book. And I sinned. And I have a consequence. But that's not really the serious consequence of our sin. Do you want to say something, Joshua?
It's Thanksgiving.
Pardon me?
Valentine's Day is Valentine's Day.
Yes. And I haven't forgotten it. We'll get to it. The real consequence is that sin separates us from God. Just like the oil separating from the water. And I want you to stand up for a second, please. Because that is our main point. Your chance to stand up, stand up. Okay, and I have a couple of emotions. Let's pretend this is sin. Sin separates us from God.
Breaks us.
Yes, it breaks us apart. Exactly. Let's do it again. Sin separates us
Us.
From
from God.
On the us.
Oh, I like that one.
Should be us.
Okay, you want to do it? Well, add a word. That's good. Fine. Sin separates us from God. Good job. Thanks for the help. I love it. Good job, guys. And we have a scripture that speaks about that. Because everybody sins. I mean, I don't always do this kind of thing where somebody specifically tells me, and I do it anyway. But I know I've done lots of things that made God unhappy. So here comes our scripture. You see, it's from Romans 3:23. Would you like to read it for us? Okay, loud and proud.
Everyone has sinned. We all fall short of God's glorious standard.
Good reading. Can we all join him now in reading that? Loud and proud. Ready? For everyone has sinned and falls short of God's glorious standard. We all sin. You know, sin has been around for a long, long time. In fact, my little boo-boo with this box and the candy is kind of similar to what happened when the very first, everything has a first, and the very first sin happened. It was a little bit like my situation, okay? But we have a couple people who can, I know you'll enjoy them telling you the story better if I just tell you. So, pardon me. I talk too much, I got a dry throat. So, we have two people. One is a great treasure hunter because these next weeks we are going to be on a treasure quest with them, seeking the greatest treasure ever and learning a lot about Jesus too. So these two people are the great treasure hunter Kit Windswept and her very educated partner and associate and assistant, Mr. Abby Bennett. Oh, Andy. Pardon me. Andy Bennett. Okay? So, let's see what they're going to find today.
Yes, it's good to be out here on yet another treasure quest. And nothing I like better than a good challenge. Who better to face that challenge than me? Kit Windswept. And of course, my trusted assistant, Andy Bennett. Oh, yes, that's right. I gave him specific instructions to meet me out here right about now. Andy Bennett! Oh, dear.
Don't do that!
Calm down.
It's bad enough you dragged me out here into the middle of the jungle, and now you're scaring me? Could have broken something.
There you go.
What'd you need me out here for anyway?
Well, as you know, I hunt treasure, and my mentor, Professor J. Bartleby O'Connell, gave me an assignment, or should I say, a challenge. Yes, he claims he has found the greatest treasure ever. Now, he's hidden this treasure out here in the jungle so that I might find it, and he's only given me 2 clues. One is that I must follow the stones, and 2 is that these stones have something to do with the life of a man named Jesus. So I heard that you are an expert on this subject, and I invited you along as my advisor.
Well, I thank you for that, Kit, but I do have some good news.
Oh.
But also some bad news.
Oh.
Yeah. To get ready for this journey out here in the jungle, I took a bunch of notes on survival out here, and I took all my notes and I put them into a PDA.
PDA? Is
Yes.
that a purple dolphin airplane?
No, it's a personal...
Oh, don't tell me. I like a good challenge. Is it, pancakes, delicious apples?
No, that's not...
Put down axe.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, PDA, parachuting dog on.
No, it stands for Personal Digital Assistant. It's a small computer where I keep all my notes. It comes in real handy.
Oh, yes, well, I was close. Now then, where is this PDA?
Well, that's the bad news. I took all my notes, I put them in the PDA, and I brought my PDA with me, but then a monkey stole my PDA. Left me with nothing but this smelly old banana peel.
Oh, no.
This is awful. I'm out here in the jungle. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, harsh terrain, bugs, heat, and now mischievous monkeys, and now no PDA. I can't handle this. I can't survive out here without it.
Oh, you can survive out here. You don't need a PDA. Not when you have Kit Windswept to lead you.
But the monkeys and the bugs and
Oh, stop it. We don't have time for this. Now we've got to start searching for stones.
stones.
Yes.
Searching for stones. Okay. Huh. Did you mean this? Is this what we're looking for?
Yes! Another challenge solved by me, Kit Windswept.
Oh, okay.
See here.
That's okay. Let's take a look at this. All right, we've got a large stone with the word sin carved into it. Interesting. And the whole thing seems to be attached to this large tablet.
Yes.
Oh, look, there's more. There's some smaller stones here around it. Interesting.
I don't care about these small stones at all. All I care about is this big one. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll just grab it.
Wait, don't touch it. No. We've got to understand what we're dealing with here. This is a sin stone. Sin. There's a very important story about sin in the Bible. Yes, we'll look it up, and then we'll know what we're dealing with. All right, now I just
Well,
need
I'd
my
rather not
Bible.
wait, but fine, if we need to look it up in the Bible.
No. It's not here. My Bible's not here.
Where is it?
I must have dropped it on the pathway here. All right, I'm going to go back along the path. I'm going to get my Bible. I'm going to bring it back here.
All right.
Now, in the meantime, you watch the stone.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that
I'm
Bible.
just going to touch it.
Wait, don't touch it.
No, I'm just going to grab it right here.
Don't touch the stone. No. This could be very, very serious. We don't know what we're dealing with. Now, I'm going to go get my Bible. Be back soon.
Fine then. What's that over there?
What?
Right
Where?
there in the distance.
Where?
Yes.
What am I looking for?
Just
over
look
there?
straight at it.
What is it?
I'll grab your attention for 10
Well,
seconds.
I don't see anything over there. I'm not sure what it is. Hey, wait! I'm touching the stone! Please, promise me you will leave it alone, that you won't touch it until I get back with my Bible.
I promise you, I won't touch it till you get back to your Bible.
Thank you. All right, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Great.
And don't touch it.
I won't. Waiting around. You know, this isn't really what I expected on this treasure hunt. I mean, I'm Kit Windswept, treasure hunter, not Kit Windswept, girl who just sits around while the clue to the treasure just sits there staring her in the face. Wait a minute. I'll bet Andy had me wait on purpose so that he could take credit for finding that stone. Well, you have to get up pretty early in the morning to outsmart Kit Windswept. Now then, I'll just take the stone and be done with it. Oh dear. It won't budge and... Oh no, my hand is stuck. What am I going to do? This must be some sort of trap.
Okay, I got my Bible and I found the story. What are you doing?
I'm just stretching. Can't start your treasure expedition until you've had a good stretch.
Stretching?
Yes.
Okay, but could you please move? I really need to get to the stone.
No, I can't. Once you've started your stretching routine, it's not good to stop.
No, seriously, kid, I really need to see the stone.
Just nothing. Straight.
What? Seriously, move out.
Ooh.
Aha. You touched the stone. You promised me you wouldn't,
Yes.
and you did anyway.
Look, I'm sorry, but if you'll please just help me get my hand out of here.
I don't think you realize how serious this is. You're stuck. You're trapped by sin. This is very serious.
Oh, all right. Yes, yes. I know what sin is, all right? It's something that bad people do. Now, that's done by maybe killing someone or robbing a bank, but I'm a good person. I don't sin. I don't have a problem with it at all.
That's not true. You may be a good person, but you still sin. You lied to me. You broke your promise about not touching the stone. Lying, breaking your promise, those are both sins. This is serious. The Bible tells us everyone has a problem with sin.
Yes. Great, but what am I supposed to do now? All right? Am I just gonna be stuck here forever, and then wild animals will come and
No. Calm down. All right, first, you need to understand what sin is and where it came from. All right.
I don't see how that's going to help me get unstuck.
It'll help. All right, here goes. Let's see. Now, the story of sin starts in Genesis chapters 2 and 3.
Great.
All right, now this is way back at the beginning. Now, we know that God created the world, whole world, and he created the first two people, and their names were Adam and Eve. Now,
Great. God created the world, and he created the first people. Great.
yes, all right. Now, God put Adam and Eve in a special place. It was a beautiful garden called Eden. Now, this place had everything. Oh, it was great. Everything they could want was right there in this garden. It was perfect. And every day they got to walk and talk with God. Oh, could not have been better. It was amazing. Now, God only gave them one rule while they were there. Just one thing. Said, don't eat the fruit from that tree in the middle.
So their only rule was that they couldn't eat the fruit from that tree.
Yes. Now, that tree, the reason why, it was a special tree. Yeah, it says it was called the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And they couldn't eat from it. Their one rule. Well, everything was fine until a serpent came along.
Oh, a serpent?
A snake.
Oh, a snake where? Oh, I hate snakes. It's around here somewhere.
No. Snake in the story.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right.
Yes. No.
Now, moving on. This snake, it actually spoke to Eve. Yes, it started asking her about this tree. Well, Eve said, well, God said not to eat from the tree in the middle of the garden. Huh. Well, that should have been the end of it, but no, the snake kept talking to her. It tricked Eve, told her that if she ate the fruit from the tree, she'd be like God.
Oh, no.
He said that's why God didn't want her to eat the fruit. If she would eat it, she'd be like God. God didn't want to share his wisdom. He was just being selfish. Well, Eve was convinced. She looked at the fruit, and it looked delicious. She took some, and she ate it.
Oh, she didn't.
She did. Well, Adam was right there with her, too. He took some, and he ate some.
Oh, not Adam, too?
Yes, both of them.
Ew.
Well, at that moment, everything changed.
Yes.
They disobeyed. They broke God's one rule. At that moment, they committed the very first sin. That's how it all started, right there. Well, God punished Adam and Eve. He kicked them out of the garden. They lost it. Their sin separated them from God. They got kicked out of the garden, and God put an angel there to make sure they couldn't get back in. Well, because Adam and Eve were the very first people, their sin flows into you and me. See, we don't have to learn how to sin. I mean, it's just something we do. It's part of us.
So that's where sin came from.
That's where it came from.
Yes, but I don't have a problem with sin. I don't sin. No, I don't.
You haven't been listening. Everyone has a problem with sin. You might be a good person, but like I said, you lied. You broke your promise about the stone. That was sin. I gave you one rule. I said, please don't touch the stone until I get back. And you broke it.
All
Just
right.
like Adam. You sinned.
Well, I might have lied a little bit, but... Oh, okay, I sinned. Now, how is that supposed to help me get my hand out of here?
All right, well, calm down. We'll figure this out. Okay, let's see. Your hand's stuck
Yes.
on the sin stone. We've got our tablet here, and we still have these other stones here, these small ones. Now, they've got some pictures on them. Let's see, this one here, it looks like maybe it's a fruit tree of some kind.
Right.
All right, and here we have an angel.
Okay.
And next up, ooh, it's a snake, yes. Now, this one, it looks like it's two people, a man and a woman.
Yes.
Now we have, looks like a piece of fruit with a bite taken out. And the last one here looks like a garden, maybe.
Yes, these are all pictures from the story you just told me.
I think you're right. Okay, now we've got our pictures from the story. They look a little mixed up. Maybe if we put them in order here, it will unlock the stone and your hand.
Oh, do try.
All right, okay, let's think.
see.
All right, we know that God created the world first, and yes, the garden, yes. All right, so first will be Eden, and we know that he put Adam and Eve
Yes, that's right.
in the Garden of Eden. All right. Next up would be, yes, his one rule that he gave them. Don't eat from the one tree in the middle.
That's right. Oh, but the serpent came.
Yes, the
That's
serpent
right.
came along and it tricked them. And we know that they ate some of the fruit. They disobeyed God. And at that moment, God punished them.
Oh, but the angel in front of the garden so they couldn't get in.
That's right. All right, now that's the final stone. Should maybe unlock the puzzle. Excellent.
Oh, it worked! My hand is free, and we've got the sin stone.
Yes, indeed.
Wait a minute.
What?
This quest is supposed to be about Jesus, and what does Jesus have to do with sin? Oh, no, it's so hopeless. We won't solve it.
Wait. No, I don't think it's hopeless. Yep. Yeah, there's more to this story. It's not hopeless at all. God knows that sin is a huge problem, but he has a plan to help us. Check out the back of the stone right here.
It's a baby.
Yes.
But what does a baby have to do with sin?
This isn't just any baby. This baby's special. This baby's a huge part of God's plan to help us with sin. And I'm betting this baby is our clue to finding the next stone.
Yes. I think I've seen that baby before on my map.
Really?
Let me see here. Yes, right here.
You're right.
Here's the same baby. I bet that's where our next stone is, right in this spot.
Excellent.
Oh, brilliant. You have helped me so much. Thank you.
Glad I could help.
We are one step closer to getting to that treasure, the greatest treasure of all. Now then, I appreciate your help, but I can take it from here. So if you just want to head on home and go sleep in your comfy bed, I should be fine. Let's see here.
My comfy bed?
Yes.
Whoa, wait. Kid. Yes, I'd love to go home. I mean, the jungle really isn't the place for me, but you don't know the whole story of Jesus. If you're ever going to finish this quest, you're going to need my help. And, well, I think home can wait. I'm going to stick with you and help you out.
I admire your spirit, Andy. Now, come on, let's get on our way so we can find more stones.
Wait, let me get my stuff first. Wait, don't leave me out here. Wait!
It's time once again for another Monkey Challenge!
Oh, yes, the monkey challenge!
You need to figure out what barrel the monkey is hiding in!
Right.
Oh no!
Good, be good.
Here comes the elephant! Which barrel is the monkey hiding in? Is it barrel 1, barrel 2, or barrel 3? I can't hear you! Which barrel is it?
Two.
1, 2, or 3?
Oh!
That sneaky monkey was hiding in barrel 1!
Who got it for
You
1?
sneaky monkey!
Two of us got it right.
Okay, good job. Okay, now we know that sin started with the first man and the first woman that ever lived on earth. Holy fish. And it hasn't stopped since. I know some of you, like myself, have disobeyed somebody's instructions. I'll bet. Well, I'll bet. But we are going to learn more about that in our activities. But let's worship God for just a second and pray together. Okay? That is one of the ways we've learned we can worship God. Father God, I am so excited. Thank you so much that we could all be in Kids Church together today. That we have this day, that you gave us this day. You've given us families and a home. You've given us your word to know what is right, what pleases you, and what doesn't, so we know when we're sinning. Lord God, help us understand how bad sin is, because sin separates us from you, God. I thank you for helping us in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Guys, can we wait a minute? We'll play. We have lots of time.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to read what is on this dark colored bottle. Noah, what does it say?
Sin off.
Sin? Okay, what's on this bottle? What does it say?
Us.
Us. Okay, so think back to the Garden of Eden in our story. story. Before Adam and Eve sinned, they were like this. There's no sin in their life. Okay? What do you think will happen if I mix these two bottles? If I pour this into here, will this one get light colored?
It will get probably darker.
It'll get darker? Okay, let's see what happens.
Now we can just jump out of the way for you.
Okay, so I don't spill on the computer. That'll be good. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of sin into our life and see what happens. Okay, just a little bit. We'll just pour a little bit. Oh,
Whoa.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Would you want to drink this now?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. That is so gross.
What is the sin made of?
It depends on what is what is the sin? It's iodine. Iodine actually would be icky. So.
Okay. What is the other one?
Well, this one was water. Okay, so what happens if we sin some more? Sam, what do you think will happen if we sin a little bit more?
Get lighter.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
A little sin.
Do you think it'll get lighter?
No.
Darker?
It'll fill up more, and then it'll also get darker.
Yeah, I might run over the top here pretty soon if I'm not careful.
That means it'll
No, Icky, how can we ever make this clean again? Do you think I can? If I dump a little bit back, maybe I can, ask for forgiveness for our sins. Let's see.
It's going
That didn't really help. What if I dump some this way?
Hey, we're just sitting
I sin more. Oh,
more.
wait, I think I have a problem here. I don't know how to fix this problem.
We don't even know how yet. I think we're going to be talking about that.
Oh no. How do you think we
Maybe we
fix
just
this
can dump
problem?
it out and then put more water in it.
Just start all over?
That would be
We
good.
can't do
I
that.
think we could just be babies again and be all pure and nice
Be
and...
born again?
Wow.
I think later in
Shake it up.
I
maybe
think,
next week we'll learn.
yeah, as we go through our treasure quest, we might get some answers for Miss Nicole's problem here. But I wanted to mention, if we pretended the oil is God up above, and this is all sin, we saw how they will not mix. But do sin and people mix?
Yes.
Was Miss Nicole able to pull the sin back out of this water?
No.
We have a big problem. People and sin mix up just like cookie batter or pancake mix in milk and or water.
Or pancakes.
Yes.
Pancakes.
And then we are stuck with a big problem. Bad water. Bad problem.
Bad water.
Or when sin is on us. Remember our main point? What's the problem? What's our main point? Can you do it? Show me. Those are the words. Go ahead and show us.
Sin separates us